Hello, Paula. This is your sewer scope from today's inspection. Yep, me up on the roof there, trying not to slide off. There's the main sewer stack. Easiest access point, just because there's no clean-out cap that was visible. There may be one hidden somewhere where you can get at. Wouldn't be a bad idea to, at some point, if you're doing any plumbing work at the house, have the plumber cut into the main stack and add a clean-out cap. Just in case you do need to access the line for whatever reason, cleaning, whatever, it just would make things a lot easier. So a 26-foot drop, which is relatively normal for the type of house that we're inspecting today, dropping into cast iron. Like we talked about with some of the other piping in the house, metal pipe like this is going to corrode on the inside. What I see is the further away from the house you get, the deeper the corrosion is. My guess is, at least in the initial stages, you're underneath the house, right? So the moisture content in the soil is not as high as, let's say, you're out in the front yard, or in the towards where you're going to get more drainage coming in and around the pipe. This is in pretty good shape. As we get further out, it does get a little bit more dense, a little bit more rough, corroded. I would say, just as a part of regular maintenance, you may want to consider having it cleaned at some point. I don't think it's anything that needs to be done right away, but you are getting a little bit of buildup at the bottom of the pipe. Just for reference, obviously that's where the water is flowing. So a little bit of buildup there, nothing too crazy, nothing terrible, but descaling or getting rid of some of this older corrosion it may not be a bad idea, something to think about in the next couple of years or so. But all in all, solid, no defects that I could see, no cracking, obviously no failed section. Water's flowing freely. I had water running in the kitchen sink just to help you push things along. Rerouting here a little bit. That might have been going over another utility line, a gas line or something like that. But coming to the end here, and that's the city connection. So we transitioned just slightly the last, half a foot or so into clay pipe, and that's the main city line that runs in front of the house. So all in all, very happy with it. A nice straight shot. Water is flowing freely, no low spots, no indication whatsoever that there were any issues at all. So please look through the written reports for details and recommendations. As always, I say this in every video, please reach out to me with questions, or if something doesn't make sense, I'm always happy to help.